Okay, this is Taylor Beasley coming at you with a movie review. Breaking On Part 1. Breaking On Part 1, part of the Twilight Saga. Woo! Sparkly vampires! Love, Bella, triangle, werewolves, vampires, woo, yay, okay. Um, Now, I know it's a little really late to be doing this, but, okay. I got Breaking On Part 1 on DVD Saturday. When it came out. I went home, watched it. I hadn't seen it before, not in theaters. Really wanted to see it in theaters, but budget cuts, grounded, basic stuff like that. Okay, when I watched it, I thought it was absolutely ballistic. I mean, I thought it was like too fast paced. Okay, I'm going to start with the positive stuff first. I thought it was good, and I thought it's going to be really good for the fans. Obviously, the fans loved it, but it's just my opinion, but, I really thought it was way too fast-paced. I'm like, 1 minute it's wedding, and then the next you're in the middle of the honeymoon, and you're in some jungle, and not even sparkling. Okay, here's I'm gonna get to that point later. Another thing, I honestly didn't really like. There was a lot of parts in this movie I didn't like. Okay, so now we're getting into the negative stuff. Okay, I didn't like the wedding and the dramatic scene with Urena in the back just staring at the werewolf guy Seth, saying he killed my Laurent, and it was just like terrible acting there, and then Edward just kind of lightens the mood by saying, what's a wedding without family drama? Like totally killed that. And then next minute, honeymoon, woohoo, and it's just it's like they're just randomly walking through the streets of Rio, and you're like, what? Like, how the hell they get? How the heck they get here? Sorry, I'm not allowed to cuss. Mom and Dad mom's in the other room. Anyway, but I thought this was really okay. Another thing I didn't like, the scene when after Jacob gets pissed off and he's kind of like you hear like he's just talking in his mind and everything's going and then like going through it. Awesome visual effects. Really bad with the whole telepathy thing between the werewolves. Honestly, it was a better read than it could ever be in a movie. I honestly really feel bad for the guys that had to do that, because for the director and the actors to do it. And they didn't even use actors for that scene. They were just using a bunch of plastic wolves, and then they did the editing in later. But it's like I hated how they just had to like fan to the specific wolf that was talking. They really could have at least done with little subtitles so you could understand what the heck they were saying. Because I couldn't understand like half the word they were saying. I understand like tribe, protect, and chief. And then, Jacob runs off right after he starts yelling at Seth. Not Seth, Sam. And then Seth and Leah come up, and Leah didn't even come during, in the book. And now, one thing I liked the scene with Jacob's imprinting, and also liked how Jacob, it's like he just grows up in this movie, and it's like it's awesome. It's awesomely done, yet poorly timed. And I just like how this movie, it's not focusing on the other stuff. It's focusing in on the characters. With Bella, you got Bella feeling really sad because everyone wants this baby to die.
Yeah, that's pretty darn terrifying for me, too. Hey, Mila! I didn't know there'd be this much talking. I'm
Anyway, sorry, I'm being distracted. Okay, this is better. Anyway, also, another thing I didn't really like with this movie was it was way too fast paced. You know, it's like wedding, honeymoon, bang, 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 bang. Everything was just happening all at the same time. Really hated it, and then also the script was poor, and then you could also tell where the the edited scenes, and you know, it's like what? I mean, you're not supposed to tell that. You're not supposed to notice the editing. But other than that, I thought the acting was good towards the end, especially with Edward when he's like putting CPR on her, you know, trying to get her to stay alive, like stay. Please come back to me. It's like weird, and it's just the movie just got me really dizzy, you know. But other than those, I like this movie, and I really like the movie because I mean I think it's really good for the fans. That's pretty much it. Oh, sorry. See ya.